Alrighty, boys and girls, so. Alrighty, so. What's going to happen is this. We're going to go over each term as well as some examples for the term. And then what your job is to write or come up with your own example of the term on your piece of paper in the correct color that the word is written in. So for example, simile, you're going to write your example for simile in red. And then looking at metaphor, what color would you write your example for metaphor in? Saline. Orange, very good. So we're going to do that for the rest of our terms. So, thumbs up, are we good? Alrighty. So let's go ahead and get started. So our first term, simile. So similes are when we compare two things using the word like or as. So some examples of similes are, he looks like a fish out of water. She was as cool as a cucumber. And then lastly, float like a feather, sting like a bee. So looking at those examples, they all have the words like or as in them, and they are comparing two different things. So right now your job is to come up with your own example of a simile. Just try your best. And then once you have it written down, you can crumble up your piece of paper and hang on to it. I will let you know when you can throw your snowballs to the room, and then I will come around and pick up our snowballs. And I will be placing some of them on our lovely chart. Yep, crumble them up.
Wait, what are we doing? Yes. Oh, we're writing a symbol. So what's that? Use a pencil for now, just for your red.
When you're comparing two things, yep. Using like or as. Yeah. You got it. Yeah. So what do you do? You could say she is blank. She is like a. It could be anything. Nope. So kiddos, you don't have to write your name on it. It's going to be anonymous. She is like a.
Yay. Kiddo.
Like what? She is like a monster. No. It's okay. You just try your best. Okay. So if you're describing someone, you can compare her with someone using. Yep. So you could say her hair looks like. Or what? Like thinking of the color. Her hair looks like it's on fire. This way. Alright, it looks like we all have our first example crumble up. So here's what's going to happen. When I say go, when I give you the green light, you can toss your snowball somewhere in the room. I don't want to see snowballs hitting friends, okay? You're taking it careful. I don't want anybody getting poked in the eye by a snowball. Levi? What's up? So it can be anything. If you don't have one, that's okay. You're not required to have one. Just let me try. All right. Good. I crumple it.
Just this one.
Yeah. All right. So are we ready?
Nope. You're gonna crumple it up like a ball.
So you can toss it near your desk or towards the front of the room. Up to you. Ready? Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Toss it.
Take it.
Okay. Let me. excited to see what we came up with. Oh, there's one.
One under my antenna.
I might have a volunteer help me pick up some snowballs. But...
There's one right there.
Oh my goodness.
There's one right here.
Thank you, thank you. I know. You just gotta try. Alright, so let's take a look at some examples. Yeah, you know what I mean. Thanks, buddy. Yep.
Bruce, are you at the dentist?
Bruce, that's wrong man. Bruce? Come on, dude. Alrighty. Ooh, this is an awesome one. I slept like a log. That's a really good one. So when someone says, I slept like a log, we know that they slept really well. Very good. Free as a bird. Oh, that's a super good one. Nice job, kiddos. Let's see. Ooh, she is light as a feather. Awesome.
Who did that one?
Doesn't matter who did it.
It's like Chris.
I am light as a feather. Good. Alright. Ooh, she was as sly as a fox. Ooh, very good one. Okay, those are great similes, kiddos. I'm going to hang on to the rest of these for now. Ooh, I'll take a look at all of them later, I promise. What's that? Think about it. Alrighty, let's go ahead and move on to our next word. We have metaphors. So metaphors, they are a direct comparison of two things, just like simile, but it does not use the word like or as. So some examples, I'm feeling blue. When someone says I'm feeling blue, we know that that means that they're sad. And then you are my sunshine. If I said you are my sunshine, it means that you bring happiness and joy into my life, right? So your job now, what color are we using? Orange, very good. You can just try your best with that. If you can't come up with one, no worries, don't stress over it. Just try your best.
Where are we on metaphor? Okay, so metaphors like two comparisons without like or as. So what two things do you want to compare? Yeah. What about a smile to the sun? So look at the example. I'm feeling blue, or you are my sunshine.
Remember, these metaphors should not include the words like or as in them. Because if they did, then they would be
Your
a simile,
smile
right?
lights up the world.
So
or
they should
something
not have
like
the words like
Yeah.
or as. Good. That works. Alright, I still see a couple friends writing. That's okay. See a couple friends crumbling up their papers. Awesome. That's not very good, was it?
Your smile. Ooh,
Okay.
I like that one. Good job.
So, could you say anything
Your eyes. Right.
Alright, looks like we all have our snowballs ready to go. So Miss Aileen, are you going to help me pick up the snowballs after this round? All right, perfect. Thank you. So, ready? Snowballs ready? Yeah. 3, 2, 1, go!
Daily, are you helping out Miss Lisa?
Yes, she is.
You are rocking.
All right, let's see what you came up with. Oh, you look blue. Yes, that one works. Ooh, your eyes light up the night. Very good. I love that one. That one is nice. My goodness. I saw the light. Ooh, another really good one. Awesome. Y'all are impressive. Okay. Take a peek at one more. Feeling blue, yep, that's a good one. Ooh, I'm feeling gray. Good. So that one's similar to feeling blue, but I'm feeling gray, so someone's not very happy. Alright, those are awesome metaphors, kiddos. Alrighty, so let's move on to our next term. Our next term is alliteration. So alliteration is the occurrence of the same letter or sound at the beginning of next to or closely connected words. So some examples would be maybe some famous tongue twisters. So Sally sold seashells by the seashore. Shore. We have that sound repeating itself. And then we have Coca-Cola. So names or titles of things can also be alliterated. So just as long as it has the same sound or letters. So in Coca-Cola, then you have the C, the sound, and you also have the O sound, so the Co-ca-cola. Do you hear that alliteration in there? So go ahead, you can start writing your alliteration examples.
So what sound do you want to work with? Like seashells, or as in Peter Piper pet, or book as in beautiful bears.
Alright, would a friend like to help me
sound
pick
do you
up
work
some of
with?
my snowballs this round? Kindly. Thank you, thank you.
Huh? Pete? Okay, so give me a word that starts with Pete.
So we're looking for words or phrases that have the same letter sound. Sally told seashells by the seashore. You say that you're trying. Sally told seashells by the seashore. Sally told seashells by the seashore. So maybe it's another tongue twister that we're familiar with.
Perfectly.
Yeah, you can make one up too. Make up your own tongue twister. There you go. Alright, looks like we have most of our friends
Crumble up.
crumbling up paper.
There, that's good.
Good.
That's perfect. Love it.
For a metaphor, I like someone, you make my frown upside down. That one's awesome.
You did that?
Alrighty, are we ready? Do we have our alliteration snowballs? Ready? Snowballs ready? 3, 2, 1, snowball! up here from here for their lives. Shoot. Might have to get covered.
I need to slide.
I did it right.
Let's see what we came up with.
Nothing but that.
Alrighty, let's see. I feel flat like a.
No, it's flatty flat.
Oh, okay. Interesting. Very good, Avery. Let's take a look at some other ones. Oh, the yellow's kind of hard to see.
Yeah.
Ooh, the woodchuck chuck wood. How much wood did a woodchuck chuck?
I did
Yeah,
that.
that's a good one. I forgot about that one.
Peter Piper pecked the
Ooh,
paper.
that's the one I was thinking of. Ooh, Max made mangoes by the mango store. Good.
Ooh.
These ones are awesome, kiddos. Nice job with your
Here's another
organization.
woodchuck one. I did double-sided.
Ooh, look at all these colorful words.
No? That's a bigger one.
Alrighty. Awesome job with those alliteration words, kiddos. So moving on. Next we have idioms. So idioms are phrases that have a different meaning in its literal meaning. So it's not actually what it's saying. So, some examples. If someone says, I'm going to pig out, we know that they're not talking about a pig out, right? They're saying, what's that? Oh my goodness. Yes, okay. So, sidetrack, okay. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make this blue. Big type photos.
There already is a, one that's blue.
Alright, so,
Yeah, and then you have
yep, then I'm gonna change, I think it's personification. Yeah, to purple. Yep. Big type. Whoops. Mine is kiddos. Green. Oh my goodness, I'm getting my colors mixed up.
Alright, this week they're saying it's green.
You're putting her under pressure.
So many colors. Okay.
Colors.
Purple.
There.
There we go. And then my purple is going to be green. There we go. There we go. Okay. Back to idioms now. So idioms is going to be blue, and idioms are phrases that have different meaning than literal meaning. So another example would be call it a day. When someone says call it a day, they're not actually saying call that a day. They're saying call it a day as in I'm gonna finish my day, I'm gonna wrap things up and bring it to an end. Right? And then we have a rip-off. So if we say, man, that was a rip-off, we mean that something was way too expensive, way more expensive than what it should have been. So we refer to it as a rip-off. And then lastly, if I said that test was a piece of cake, I don't actually mean that test was a piece of cake like you could eat it. I meant that test was super easy, right? So I like to think of idioms as phrases. So like thinking about if someone from a foreign country came over to America and we said these terms, they probably think, what the heck? So these are just words that don't actually mean their literal meaning. It's figurative, right? So right now you can come up with your own idioms. I saw some super good idioms in block 2. So that would be, yes, that would be a tongue twister, but they're not the same sound. Did I do the twister thing?
Think about little words.
Ooh, good job.
Little stretch.
More like a
hyperbole rather than an idiom.
Ooh, 2. Nice.
Oh, that's a great one.
If you want to write more than one on your paper, you can write it on the back or squeeze it on wherever you'd like. If you have more than one, you can share more than one.
You wrote 6. Nice. I love that.
Idioms were probably one of their favorite lessons that I did way back when. They loved it.
It was fun.
Last year we
I
had
know,
idiom
that's
day.
why I said I think you all really enjoyed the idiom.
Last year we had idiom day.
That was annoying.
But it was.
Okay, so remember, you can crumble your paper up when you're all good to go. Looks like we all have our papers. Can I have a friend help select Riley? You want to help? Thank you. All right, are we ready? Snowball's ready. 3, 2. Ooh, 1, Snowball.
Mine went
That was fun.
Riley, can you get that? I was just to make it a little further and say thankfully I made a paper airplane out of that.
The beginning, all right.
Do it for the double clap. All right, let's listen to some of these fabulous idioms. Ooh, I am made of money. Very good.
That's what mine stands for. Made of money.
Oh, yeah.
What was it first? I am going to hit the hay. Good one. Ooh, don't let the cat out of the bag. That's a good one. If pigs could fly, cat out of the bag. Very good. Let's look at one more. Ooh, this one, I like this one a lot. Break a leg.
I like it.
I was one.
Alright, these are some awesome idioms. So moving on to our next term, we have personification. So personification is when we give human qualities to animals or objects. So some examples, my alarm clock screamed at me to wake up in the morning. We know that alarm clocks can actually scream, right? So we're giving the alarm clock human-like qualities. Next, the leaves were dancing in the wind. So we're giving leaves, an inanimate object, human-like qualities. And then lastly, the cupcake was calling my name. We know cupcakes can actually talk, right? So again, we're giving something not living, human-like qualities. So go ahead, you can start writing your own examples for personification.
Iceberg, Titanic, Hitch, Hitch, Nudge, Nudge, Wink, Wink.
Yeah, didn't know we wanted to interrupt your voice.
I'm gonna see if some other things. But thank you, Sadie.
Oh, no, I can take more than yes, please.
Okay, what do you think? If you don't think of anything, that's okay. No worries. Don't stress over it. So think about it, okay? It's okay. You can write this one either pink or purple. Doesn't matter. Either one works. Ooh, yes, girl.
I'm ready to get it.
the tape or the tape, as in like pieces of tape to stick things on. The tape was crying and you pulled it apart. Hold on.
This could be for
Okay, crumple.
Oh, no, I didn't see that one yet. I'm going over. Alrighty, looks like most of us have our snowballs ready. And McKenna already volunteered. She's gonna have you pick them up this round. Are we ready? Snowballs at the ready. 3, 2, 1. Snowball!
I see mine just waiting for McKenna. I see mine right there. McKenna, there's some there. Oh, mine's right there. Way to go. Behind McKenna's chair. Yeah, I took mine.
Alrighty, let's take a look at what you all came up with for personification. As I was walking around, I saw some really nice ones. Ooh, the tires ran down the street. Awesome. That lip gloss has my name written all over it.
I should say or something. That has my name on it or something.
Ooh, iceberg jag claws ripped through the hole. Very good.
Oh my goodness. We didn't want it for No, stop it. That was hilarious. Oh yeah, that was perfect. It was so funny. I wish she could do it again.
Alrighty, and I think this is going to be the last one that we have time for today. We'll pick up with hyperbole tomorrow. Alright, so at this time, kiddos, you can put your last piece of paper or any remaining papers back into your boxes. Your color and your pencils can go away.
Here comes Mr. Smith.
Hey, Mr. Smith wants to get you settled and ready. It's almost 2:30, so how's it looking down? McKenna's ready. Tenley's ready. Lexi's ready. I'm gonna let Nikki get to her thing and finish up over there so I can dismiss you from the room. Numbers 19 through 10. Please put your book back down. Ruth, Ivan, how's your looking sound?
Probably Jack and Rose.
I'm front.
right, put your ears on. Bus 29. Get it and go back to your seat. Put your buttons in your chair. 31. 32. 35. 37. 38. Feeling great. 43. Yes, it's me.